So what's the worst parts of the Treasure Valley actually look like, and are they really that bad? Let's go take a look, come on. So today I want to do something a little bit different. I was looking on YouTube at some places like California and Seattle, Portland, etc. And some of their bad places I thought were really kind of bad. I said, well, we have bad places here in the Treasure Valley, so I kind of wanted to go take a look and then we can compare. So I'm starting my journey today over here in Caldwell, and I'm kind of basing this, you know, I used to be in law enforcement back in California, and also delivered pizzas. So I have a pretty good idea of what things would kind of lead you to believe that this is going to be, or it'll be the most likely place that you'd have trouble or a bad part of town. And so those are the things I'm kind of looking for today. And well, I want to show you what I found. Let's go take a look. So where I'm at now is down here in Caldwell, right near the interstate. We only have one, right? And this is a park area. And I think probably because it's an old part of town, near the interstate, property values are at their lowest around here, that this is where you're going to find the cheapest living. And this would be kind of like where you'd find, I don't know, gang stuff, homeless camped out, and things like that, if you're in an area like that. But I'm looking around here today, I'm not seeing a whole lot. You see a little tiny ticky-tacky house. I see some spray paint on things. Like maybe it was covering up some graffiti at one point. And here's the public restrooms over here. And I've been driving around this morning around Caldwell trying to find places like this. And I found something that I wanted to show you. I found some graffiti. So this is what we get in a bad part of Caldwell. So we got some graffiti. But no homeless, no poop, really no trash. Okay, there's a couple trash cans, but I don't think that counts. Let's go take a look at another part of Caldwell, and then we'll work our way across the valley. So another place where it's usually inviting for, you know, crime and stuff like that, for some reason, is down by the railroad tracks. And we've actually got the railroad tracks right behind us there. And we're still in, you know, the old part of town. And the stuff I'm looking for is like graffiti, tents, evidence of crimes. So that's the railroad tracks right over there. An apartment building of some sort, and behind that tree is the old depot, so this is definitely where the tracks are. But I'd be looking for, I mean, I'm not even, okay, there's a piece of paper on the ground over there. I'm seeing that. Looking for some of those protective coats of graffiti paint on this building. Maybe it needs some. I'm not seeing any there. Obviously the landscaping needs to be tended to a little bit. You can still see the original business name up there, something service. So this is the part of town where, you know, houses are probably a little bit cheaper. We're not that far from the freeway again, but closer to the railroad tracks. But it looks like, you know, people are just living here. I don't see bars on the windows. Okay, I just saw some bars on the windows. Huh. Funny I say that. And then there they were. Let me ask for world peace. But you know, it's not bad. I just keep looking for the bad stuff. This is about the worst we're going to get in Caldwell. Let's go check out the next town. So I'm still driving around town, And you know, another place where crime and trash, graffiti all seem to accumulate is along little creeks. And I found this creek and I want to take a look. It's like a car lot of some sort over here. There's some trash. There's a can on the ground. Okay, this video is all about the ugly. We're looking for the ugly. So we're still over here in Caldwell, the old part of Caldwell, right? Bordering along the industrial part of Caldwell. Seems ripe for a place to put up some tents and live on the cheap. But dang, I don't see any tents. Well, okay, there's a bridge. There's got to be some graffiti. No, don't see any graffiti under the bridge. Well, I think I know one other place in town that might yield us some fruit today. Let's go take a look and see if we can get lucky and find some graffiti. I don't hold out any hope we're going to find any homeless, but never know, we might get lucky. Come on, let's go check it out. Well, we're just not getting very lucky. We're back down here next to the freeway, on the other side of the freeway. We got this big yard with all this high voltage electrical stuff going on over there. Surely this has got to be where we're going to find crime and trash. Well, it just turns out that there's a house right here for sale. No one's living in it. You would think that there's going to be a lot of graffiti, drugs, trash. Nope. It's just low-cost housing. And you know what? Looks like they're keeping it up pretty well. We're not in the hoity-toity section, but you know what? And I thought Caldwell was supposed to be all the armpit of Idaho or something. This is the worst. This is not the best neighborhood. This is the best I can do at finding the worst neighborhood. So, my quest continues. I think we've thoroughly checked out Caldwell. Let's see what else we can find. So now, we're over here in beautiful Eagle. And the reason is because we got an underpass. We've got a river. Those kind of places that I would expect to find trouble. Let's go see if we can find some. So here's a walking path. All these trees. Secluded. Well, I say secluded. But we're not that far from stuff. But that walking path goes for miles and miles. And you know, if you're a homeless person, if you're looking at a place to pitch your tent, down here might be nice because you're kind of like secluded. You've got all this fresh water with the Boise River coming through here. But yet, apparently they didn't get the message. So there's Eagle Road. So, you know, we're not out in the country. It's the busiest road in the state right there. I have not come out here to pre-screen this. If we find something, which is kind of what we're looking for. Graffiti, homelessness, crime, trash. I'm looking. There's some ducks. Okay, I guess that doesn't exactly qualify. Hold it. I think I see some graffiti over there. We'll go take a closer look. Getting kind of excited because we've been doing a lot of looking and haven't found any yet. Okay, there's some graffiti under there. That's where we'd expect to see some. So where's all the people? Where's the homeless? Wouldn't that be a great place? Put a tent. You're out of the sun. You got fresh water. And you know the reason that I'm out here doing this, looking for crime, the worst parts of the area, because I was looking on YouTube, and the stuff I saw is just like so foreign. Just something that we don't see around here. I said, okay, well, maybe I've just got rose-colored glasses or something, and I need to look harder. But I'm looking, but I'm not finding. Let's go check out that graffiti. So yeah, this is Eagle. Eagle has a reputation for being a really nice community. And if I was truly homeless, I think I'd prefer to be in a really nice community rather than an unsafe community. So if Treasure Valley Dave's homeless, this is kind of where he'd be looking to move to. You know, on the other hand, this is a great place to go for a nice little walk, huh? Maybe a bike ride, get some fresh air. I think so. All sort of foreign concepts to me, but all right. It should be pretty scary right through here. Oh, you know what? This kind of answers a lot of the questions. Why there's no homeless? Because they put up a sign. Oh, here's that graffiti. They even signed their name to it. Yeah. All that graffiti all through there. Amazing. Okay, well, I mean, surely, oh, there's a guy. I wonder if he's homeless. Nope, they're fishing. Well, I suppose that means they could be homeless too. And of course the walking path goes on over that way. The river goes on over that way. Okay, well, I guess this venture was a bust. Now we're over here in Boise, doing our best to find some places that, I don't know, the young kids might say sketchy, homeless, graffiti, stuff like that. So, let's take a look at what we've got here. So there's the freeway overpass right in front of us. Obviously, this is kind of a older part of town. Looks like someone's in the holiday spirits. So one thing I noticed is we've got parking along the street here, and it's not occupied by derelict RVs. Isn't that the big thing in California now? Okay, I'm expecting to see some graffiti up here. You know, it's the overpass. Seems like the place I'd find it, right? Hold on. What do we have here? Dang, it looks like a Rhodes Park. What's up with that? Hold it. Hold on. You can't have a park right here where homeless people live? That wouldn't do any good. Let's see. Oh, it's a skate park. There's all our future Tony Hawks over there, getting in their hours. That doesn't seem right. What a perfect place for the homeless to live. For people to come down and do graffiti. What's up with that? Oh yeah, that's right. People care about their city here. Interesting. Oh my gosh, there's a guy picking up trash. Well, that's interesting. Oh, here, this must be a homeless person pushing a shopping cart. I remember in Fairfield, that was the big thing, was abandoned shopping carts all over the place. It's like, how can you have that? Oh, sorry, not a shopping cart. Darn. Hold it. What is this? Restrooms? Ah, this has got to be where everybody puts their tents and stuff. Oh, they got a place to repair your bicycle. Oh, it is a bathroom. Okay, they got bars on the windows over there. Obviously, this is a sketchy part of town. Could that be? Huh. Some kind of a recovery. Oh. No, I don't think that was a homeless guy. Yeah. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So we got the recovery center here. I don't know if you can see it. There's our homeless people right there. We found them. I see someone sleeping on a bench. I see probably two tents and a lady sitting on something. And I see a little bit of graffiti back there. Alrighty. Here is a Virtue. Oh. Okay. I'm feeling like we found what we came to. Oh. California plates. I feel that we've, set out to find something and we found it. But I still want to check out some more, like downtown Boise. There's got to be, right out there on the street, not next to the shelter and the recovery center, but right down there, camped out right on the streets. That's got to be where the big show is, right? Maybe. I guess we'll have to find out. Corpus Christi House. Education center. Interesting. Could you live in this part of town? You might think this is funny, but I'm smelling potatoes. Well, I said we're going to check out one more place. So let's just head on over there and check it out. All right, so now we made it to downtown Boise. We can tell we're in downtown is because right behind me is the Capitol building. Okay, we're on a mission. Now this you'd expect to be nice and clean. This is where all the outdoor eating is and stuff like that. Okay, we'll just walk through here real quick. Not expecting anything outrageous here. Man, that smell-o-vision would be a nice invention. Come on, you guys, get on it. Oh, what's this? Graffiti? Could it be? Let's take us a look. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the famed Freak Alley. Okay. So, we're going to expect to see graffiti through here, right? Okay, so I have to cut this one some slack. Certainly a lot of creativity. I could only expect there's places, and you may know some of those places where you have a nice creative outlet here, even if you don't quite understand all of it, that there's going to be those people that come by and just mess it up because they can't stand to have anything nice. Okay. So let's see what we can see over here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe not. I don't know. It still looks pretty clean through here. Oh, so I did have to pull in here where there was a parking meter. I didn't know it, but you press the little green button, you get 20 minutes for free. I mean, that's kind of nice. They've got those little scooters over there. We got the white ones there. You know, I hate to sound like a broken record, but it's very clean and pleasant down here. It doesn't hurt that it's a beautiful fall day. Here in the shade, it gets just a little nippy. Once you hit that sun, it feels gorgeous. And you know, parking is an issue downtown here. I usually get pretty lucky and can park on the street, but I have parked in these parking garages and they're not so complicated that I can't figure them out. So, and they are all pretty much all over the place. So I think it's going to be a bust as far as the downtown area goes. Just not seeing it. So that was the best I could do finding bad spots around town. I showed you the capital city, the biggest city in the state. I showed you what the internet, Boise. I showed you what the internet says is like the armpit of Idaho, Caldwell. And it's not looking terribly bad. But we need some context. So let's head back to the studio and get some of that context. Wow, so we had a great time checking out the Treasure Valley, looking for crime and graffiti and homeless, and I mean, we gave it an honest shot and we didn't find a whole lot. We found some. So obviously the Treasure Valley is not, you know, the Garden of Eden or anything, but for some context, I pulled up some searches here on YouTube, and I thought I'd just take a quick look and to see, it's like, is our problem, and we do have problems, is our problem on the same scale as other places? So the first thing I looked for was homeless. And just a quick look through here. Let's see. Looks like we have homeless problems in San Francisco and New York. And in other places around the country. And of course, you guys can go do your own search on this too. It's just not a real pretty site. I also did a search on crime problem. What do we have here? We do have crime, New Jersey. Didn't see that coming. Let's see what other places. Chicago, Britain, San Francisco. Everybody's got an opinion on it. But I'm not seeing anything about Boise. So I also did a search on the worst gang problems. And so you can kind of tell about the gang issues by the amount of graffiti you have, you know, particularly the gang graffiti. And we did see that one example over in Caldwell, didn't we? So I'm not saying that we don't have issues. I'm just saying it's not on the same scale as, say, Chicago or LA. So graffiti, I did a search for that as well. And there's some New York City. And we have more graffiti. Some of it's just artistic type of stuff. Some of it is more about, territorial taggings. And how much graffiti did we see today? Oh, we saw Freak Alley, that's not graffiti. It's artistic expression. But this is the kind of stuff you're looking for. It's like, this might indicate there's gang issues in the area. So for comparison, I used to live in Sacramento too, so I thought we'd see what kind of videos we have there. Gang problems, best neighborhoods. That's nice. Oh, it's real estate agent. Homeless people. Sacramento's got a ghetto. Philadelphia. I don't know how that got in there. Anyway, the whole point about this exercise is that we went out looking for, the work. We looked in the places that you would expect to see problems. And we looked for graffiti, homelessness. We looked for, examples of crime and things like that. And we had a real hard time finding it. And I'm not saying that we don't have problems here, because surely we do, but it's nowhere near on the same magnitude as what you have in, say, California or Portland or Seattle. It's just completely different. And I guess that's the point. It's like up here, we still have manageable problems. And we still have a lot of people, politicians, community leaders that want to take care of the problem. One of the homeless shelters is the Boise Rescue Mission, and that doesn't take any government money at all. And they actually help the homeless program to the point where, they can get a job and be productive members of society, which is really cool. So if you're thinking that maybe the Treasure Valley is where you need to move to, maybe you're liking what you're seeing today with our level of problems and maybe your level of problems, give me a call. Shoot me a text, an email. I can't help you unless you raise your hand and say so. And also me and Treasure Valley Steven and Treasure Valley Marine, we've all relocated. We've been through that process. We have a lot of experience and answers, and maybe we have answers to questions you haven't even thought of the questions yet. So we're definitely here to be a resource for you. And if you found this video helpful, please go ahead and share it with friends and family. And like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I already said share, didn't I? We do come out with new videos every week. And leave comments. Is there something that you saw today that was really, that you didn't expect to see? Are there other topics on videos you'd like me to cover? Just leave those in the comments. I read every one of them. And as always, this is Treasure Valley Dave, looking forward to helping you get home.